guess these are treadmill thoughts. We all want to be successful, right? And a lot of what I'm saying, it's not only coming from my observation of others, but it's coming from the mirror that is my observation of myself through others. It's really where this comes from. I see a lot of tendencies, maybe not at the same magnitude, but similarities in tendencies that I have compared to others that I want to help. Procrastination is the big one. Anytime you could just do something productive specifically, or even something that you need to do. This could boil down even to like dishes. Anytime you procrastinate, your current self is essentially saying, I care more about getting what I want, doing what I want now in the moment, than I care about my future self's freedom and happiness. Because you're putting that work off for your future self. Now, some of us are master procrastinators and procrastinate until there's just like no way to procrastinate anymore. Like the dishes are piled on both sides of the sink. It's like, well, I either gotta wash an individual dish from the sink to use it and put it back in the stack, but it's getting kind of ugly, like it's starting to make you uncomfortable, or I can just go ahead and wash everything now. And when you do that, you are kind of always viewing dishes as an extreme. Because now whenever you do dishes, it's 2 sinkful worth of dishes. And I'm a pretty logical person. And the logic doesn't even make sense to put off the dishes. You could do less work now or substantially more work later and have the in-between time either be consistently clean if you just do your dishes after you eat, or kind of consistently dirty if you wait for them to pile up. You know, basic stuff, washing dishes, cleaning up after yourself, doing your laundry on time, you know, brushing your teeth every morning and night, showering every morning and night. They're just basic routine stuff. If that stuff is difficult or takes effort and energy, how are you going to do any of the actually hard stuff for success? I just don't understand. Where do you have time or energy for it? Where is your floor or your baseline of functionality for yourself? What I have to say, what they have to say, she has to say, he has to say. Where's the line where you're comfortable? Right? Are you comfortable in filth? Are you comfortable in not really caring about yourself or your surroundings? Because if you're comfortable there, at least to me, it sounds like success is a fairy tale. Rounded success, good relationship with your family, got a significant other, do your job in the relationship. I don't understand, like, you have the job you want, or the career that you want, or the side hustle, or you're pursuing your path. I don't understand how you can even get to that point if you don't care about yourself enough to like shower every day. I don't understand how you can get to that point if you don't care about yourself enough to clean up your surroundings. Raising your baseline, I think, would be a great help for you to be able to see possibilities of where you could go. Giving yourself the choice to fail. How would I explain this? Words like maybe, we'll see, I don't know, could be, I hope so. When you're talking about things that you're gonna do, right? Like, if your friend asks you, hey, I'm gonna need help and I need you, if you could, to pick me up at 6 o'clock from X place because my car's not gonna be ready yet. If you say, I'll see, then you didn't say yes or no in your mind, so you didn't make a commitment, but you did say you might be there. Now, for me, I'm the one asking for the ride. If I don't have a definitive answer, I can't count on you, which means that your answer either leaves me in limbo or forces me to find a different alternative, because you just said that you can't be counted on. Now, your time is precious. You do not have to do everything for everyone, even if it's your family or whatever. You do what you want with your time. However, making shaky commitments only serves detriment to yourself. Because what it's going to do is that energy that you say those things in is going to come off to whoever you said them, most likely in a way that you don't want it to. Like if you said that to me, I'll be like, all right, he's not going to be there, I can't count on him, so I'm just going to figure out something else and I'm not going to bother asking him next time. Because I just need a yes or no. Can you pick me up or not? Yes or no. You said maybe, we'll see, I don't know, I'll try. Oh my goodness. There might not be any other word worse than I'll try. You either do or you don't do. Saying try ahead of time opens you up for the possibility that it may not happen or you'll fail. You could do it and then not get the result that you wanted, but that doesn't mean that you failed, unless your objective was to do it in the best way possible. But your objective should just be to do it in the best way that you can do it. But either do it or don't do it. I guess trying looks different than what people think or say it is. Like, hey, can you meet me at the gym tomorrow? I can try. What does that mean to you? Like, you're gonna get in your car and drive, and if your car doesn't make it, then you tried to get to the gym? Or does that mean like, I'll try as in, depending on how I feel at the time, I will put in the effort to do it or not? Because that's not trying. That's literally just, we'll see if I want to, which is a completely different statement and conversation. Get that stuff out of your vocabulary. It's like cringy. Even making a business. You're not gonna try to make a business. You're gonna make a business. It may not be a great business or a super profitable business, but it's making a business is a series of steps to take that just require action. It doesn't require like specialties or effort. It just requires action. Now, I'm gonna make a 7-figure, 8-figure, 9-figure, 10-figure business. That is an ambition statement, but entry-level activities, functions, you can't try to do. Commitments, you can't try to fulfill a commitment. You can fulfill the commitment as best of your ability. But if you just don't go to the gym, you didn't try to go to the gym. Like, justify it in your head however you want to, but if you didn't go to the gym, you just didn't go to the gym. You didn't try and then fail, you just didn't do it. That's just how that is. Speak with certainty, because your language matters. That shit matters. So speak with certainty and don't leave all of your effort for negotiations to yourself up in the air. If you don't want to dedicate that time to that person's request, say no. Super easy. If you want to do it for that person, but normally you wouldn't really want to, but it's something that you want to do for them, cool. Say yes, I'll do it, commit. But like half-assed commitments, and it's not coming off how you think it's coming off. Then again, think about it. If you can't commit to yourself, how are you going to commit to anybody else? I know so many people don't take care of themselves at all. They're like, I want a girlfriend. How you going to commit and take care of a girlfriend when you don't shower every day? You don't make your bed, you don't do your dishes. You don't commit to yourself. You don't respect your own time. You sit on the phone all day, you play video games all day, and you're not trying to become professional as a job. How you gonna take care of a whole nother person's needs and you're not even fulfilling your own? I understand you guys want a happy relationship, but you gotta have a healthy relationship with yourself before you ever even think about bringing anybody else in. Imagine how rude that is. You're going through some shit. Like, you got some baggage and it's heavy and there's a lot of them and it's way over the weight limit, so you gotta pay for each one. You got some baggage to deal with. Why would you invite somebody into that mess? Now, if I said that and your brain went to, oh, well, my baggage is, I'll never get rid of it, it's just part of who I am, then you've already defeated yourself and, again, shouldn't be in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying any of this stuff to try to be mean or saying it maliciously. I've been there. And being on the other side of there, I know that I just wasn't taking care of myself and I wasn't respecting myself, loving myself. So why would someone else put in the effort into me long term that I don't put in myself? I'm gonna run into relationship issues, and I have, over things that I don't do for myself. That's really what relationships are. classes that you can take to figure out how to be a better version of yourself, because those things that are missing are glaring in a relationship where someone else is so close to you and has to deal with it. We always put the blame on the other person, but short of being abused, it's probably all a reflection of the inside. Bad communication, you don't communicate your needs. Not respecting boundaries, you leave yourself open for everybody. You're a yes person. You don't respect your own boundaries. How is someone else going to respect your boundaries if you don't respect your own boundaries? And obviously there's outliers where people just suck, but you don't want to be cheated on. Someone cheats on you, you give them a second chance. Understand that they cheated on you, you gave them a second chance. So in their brain, you're thinking, all right, I'm giving you one chance, one more chance. You're thinking they're going to be like, all right, I messed up. That's it. They gave me a chance. I'm going to take full advantage of this. Do you take full advantage of your second chances that you get in life? Or do you go through the same nonsense and have to go through the same class to learn one lesson over and over and over again? So why would they magically just have that be it? Because what they're thinking is probably, okay, I cheated, I messed up, but I knew I was messing up, but they gave me a chance. Okay. Then that temptation comes on down the road. Well, last time it wasn't that hard to get them to forgive me, so as long as I don't get in trouble or caught, it should be good. You're giving them opportunity to do it again, really. And I know love, lust, admiration, veneration, all that gets in the way of your better judgment if you allow it to engulf you. Normally, I would say people who don't think they can be loved or don't think that they'll find, like for me, for instance, I put up with a lot in previous relationships because I didn't think I'd find another person that I'd feel that way for. I didn't think there could be another person that I felt fit that well for me. Even though a lot of the things that I thought fit didn't actually fit, I was overcome by that emotion and misjudged, where the exact thing that I would tell somebody else wasn't working on me in the moment, you know? There's 8 billion people out there. This is not the only person that you're gonna feel this way about. This person just happened to meet you at a time that you could surpass your insecurities and talk to them and get it to go through. Now, trust me, I know the process is exhausting. Meet somebody, build a relationship, fall in love, see if it can be exclusive or non-exclusive, depending on what type of relationships you guys are into. I understand that process can be super frustrating, very difficult, seemingly rare, and something that you don't, especially as guys, you don't want to keep doing it, you know? But the quicker you catch a bad relationship, the quicker you stand up for yourself and what you want, what you need, the more awareness you have around that, the more likely you are to find somebody else. Because you put out into the universe, nah, I don't put up with that. Nah, I don't put up with that either. So the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, will send you who you need until you've learned enough to get what you want. Let me say that again. The universe, God, will send you who you need until you've learned enough to actually deserve who you want. And at that point, that will still be who you need. Now, how fast you get to that point, totally up to you. The happiness that someone else was able to find at whatever time, they went through different classes, they had a different upbringing. Even if you guys are twins, they still had a different upbringing. You didn't have the same upbringing as your brother or sister if you're a twin. You just didn't. Moral of the story, love yourself, take care of yourself, work on yourself, focus on yourself. You can learn to do that fully. That will give you the tools to be able to give that gift to somebody else. But if you can't do that fully, you are not going to be the boyfriend or girlfriend you think you're going to be in that relationship. We can't just flip behaviors and who we are at the drop of a hat. It doesn't work. As much as you think that, oh, once I find this person, then I can do all these things. You don't do them for yourself. So you're just making up things in your head. I know it seems super real to you and it makes a lot of sense to you, but you are just making shit up in your head. None of that is like applicably real, because in order to get what you want, you have to be the person that has it first. I know that sounds backwards. Maybe in a lot of ways it is backwards and contrary to what we've been taught. But in order to be a billionaire, you need to do the things a billionaire does and think the way a billionaire thinks about money, about business, in order to become a billionaire. If you think like a broke person, why would you make the same decisions as a billionaire? And a billionaire is a mindset. Its title comes once you have applied that mindset enough to achieve the financial benefit. But a millionaire, a billionaire, a broke person, they're all mindsets. It's how you think about and understand things. Now, because that makes it so it relies on you adjusting your mindset 100%, most people aren't going to like it. You know? It is what it is. You're not going to like it until you realize that's the truth. You can keep trying to do these little manifestation practices and this, that, and the other. At the end of the day, whatever you've been doing and how you've been going about your life so far, even if you say you're trying, something about it isn't working. When you change how you think about something, the way that thing functions and looks changes as well. If you look at relationships and adversity in general, relationships like trouble in relationships and adversity in life, if you look at that as lessons instead of things that are happening to you, they're things that are happening for you to learn and grow, the way they affect you completely changes because the way you identify them changes. I already hear the old me firing back and yelling at me for those things, but the old me was wrong, and that's okay because it's the old me now. And the current me is wrong about a lot of things, but current me has also learned a lot of things from the old me being so dumb. It's not that I chose to be dumb. I chose to make dumb decisions whether I knew they were dumb or not. All the decisions and actions I have taken, made, had, or didn't have take were choices. And the clearer you can see your reality without having your mind lie to you for comfort, the better decisions you can make, because now you're not making them through biased lenses. You're making them through hard truths. And once you make decisions through hard truths, you get new problems. You're always going to have problems. Bill Gates has problems. Money isn't going to solve problems. Money's just going to give you new problems, probably better problems. But money's just going to give you new problems. All your current problems, if you're broke, all your current problems, most of them, could be solved with money. But you getting more money, like if you're broke and you won the lottery, 99% chance you're going to be broke again pretty soon. Because you don't know how to look at money. You don't know what to do with money. When you change that mindset and make new decisions and do different actions, and you get that money, you will have learned through earning it, not just winning the lottery, but through working for it. You don't have to work hard, you gotta work smart actually, but you have to be smart to work smart. Once you are there, that money, because you'll be able to maintain it, will solve old problems and bring you new problems. Taxes are a big one with more money. I got more money now, but now I gotta pay more taxes, and my taxes are more complex. I need to, now that I have more money, it's not just for bills, I need to learn how to invest. I need to learn what to do with this money so it continues to make me more money. The more you understand new concepts, the better decisions you can make with them. If you're someone who any of this resonated with and you want to improve your life, I would suggest to start focusing your time, effort, and energy on things that would improve your life. What percentage of your day that you're awake are you putting towards bettering yourself, and are you putting towards your goals? If you're not trying to be a professional gamer and you game for 4 or 5 hours a day and you don't do anything to learn something new, become more intelligent, become more emotionally intelligent, understand yourself more, there's got to be some balance, right? If you want to play video games just for fun for 4 or 5 hours, where's the 4 or 5 hours put into yourself to better yourself? And if you're not doing it, and you're acknowledging that you're not doing it, why are you sad that you're not where you want to be? Like, this is what people mean by it's on you that you're where you're at. Like, a whole bunch of circumstances happen to you, yes. Events, tragedies. We're all there. We all have shit that happens to us. It's just different shit. How you process, like how you receive that shit, how you think about it, and how you react to it or respond to it is 1,000% on you. Now, does that mean that your journey, again, if you're comparing yourself to other people, that you're going to be doing that forever and you could always find someone who had it seemingly easier than you or got a luckier break than you or anything like that? But for all you know, they don't even exist. They're just part of an algorithm to throw you off your game in this game of life. This is your avatar. I think in 2024, it's pretty clear that whether you're religious or not, and I'm not religious, whether you're religious or not, there is some type of higher power. I call it source. I don't think it necessarily has like human characteristics like anger and stuff like that. You may call it God. God or source has your best interest at heart. And I know it's crazy, but from a perspective of an entity that is beyond your understanding, it is possible that all the adversity in your life, just possible, it's factual when you look back at it, all the adversity in your life was for your benefit, no matter how bad it was. No matter how bad it was. War is the adversity of society, and it is necessary for us to learn how much we don't want war. So eventually, war will be looked at differently as less of an option because enough people, enough generations will be directly negatively affected by it, that they acknowledge that they don't want to do it by any means and will figure something else out. Eventually that will happen. In our lifetime, probably not. But eventually, it's inevitable. We will keep going through these lessons with different countries, different people, different everything, until the experience forms into our DNA enough that generation after generation will understand how counterintuitive war is. Just like you will understand how counterintuitive not taking care of yourself and not prioritizing your time properly and respecting your time properly and all the self-love that we talked about, you will come to the conclusion eventually that it's like, hey, this is something I need to do. I didn't put the same importance on it before, but my life functions better when I do these things. I raised my floor, and now my life has improved. So that's my challenge to y'all. Raise the floor. That's it. Just raise your floor and see how much closer the top of the mountain feels after you've done that. And then once you've done that, and it's a constant, bro, I am not rich and wealthy. This is a constant, the purpose of life, to learn these lessons. The quicker you can learn these lessons, the quicker you'll be able to get to where you want to get to. The more you'll put the responsibility on yourself and make things happen, as opposed to waiting for things to be given to you. I had a small little crash out when I was trying to find direction the other day. And a friend of mine said, well, maybe you have to take the hard way. And I got so mad. I'm like, how come I gotta take the hard way? If it takes 172 steps, but it's possible to do in 3, why can't I just do it in 3? Not everybody has that option. You may not have a 3-step option. Your only option may be 172 steps. And the longer you take to start that journey, the longer you're gonna be in the unhappiness that you're sitting in. Obviously, you guys can do whatever you wanna do. You can listen to my advice. You think I'm crazy and block my channel and never see me again. And I may have rambled a little bit in this video, but this is just what I've noticed. And I've noticed it through humbling myself and paying attention to the mirror that is life, and the mirror that is in every person that does shit that you don't like or hits you weird. Peace and blessings to all of you. Let me know if this treadmill angle is favorable or you guys want to continue like this. If not, I can make these sitting down, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. I love you guys, even if I don't know you. We are all connected. And best of luck in your journeys, great success, in your actions. Take care.